yet to become a fishing master? The ocean is not easily tamed, and neither are the fish. Fishing is a challenge between nature and yourself. First, to get a good start, you need to learn how to handle your boat and gear properly. Learn the tools of the trade. Let's try that small boat right here. Well, that seemed easy, but a success nonetheless. You will learn to steer boats in no time. Next, let's see what gear you should bring with you. Press P on your keyboard. Here, on the left side of this window, you can see your boat, rod, reel, line, and bait. This equipment is the bare minimum you should bring on any fishing trip. A rod with high damage can reduce a fish's stamina faster, and a reel with fast winding speed will help you manage tension better. A longer line will not break as easily if a fish tries to pull away. In addition, the more solid the line, the more stable your tension will be. I will let you know more about tension later. Finally, let's decide what kind of fish you're going to go after. In the top right corner, you will find a fishing guide that will help you select which bait to use. I will now teach you what is most important. Basic fishing techniques. First, you need to throw your bait and float in the water. This technique is called casting. Keep in mind that you cannot cast while your boat is moving. Find a good fishing spot. Stop your boat, then try casting. Clicking the cast button will make a cursor appear on the surface. Move this cursor where you want to fish and click the left mouse button to cast. Nice cast! You're getting the hang of it. Here's a little tip. You can use underwater cameras to see underwater. This will allow you to see which fish comes and bites beforehand, which can prove useful if you're looking for a specific species. You got a bite already. Now, don't panic. When a fish bites, give your rod an upwards flick to plant your hook in the fish's mouth. This technique is called hooking. When a fish bites your hook, the float will start moving. Different fish will make it move in different patterns, but the best time to perform a successful hooking is when the float sinks underwater entirely. A well-timed hooking will reduce the fish's stamina further. Remember this well. Now let's try it out. you sure it's your first time? Now you have to wrestle with the fish. This is called fighting. During the fighting phase, you will reduce the fish's stamina to tire it out and finally catch it. Here are some tips for the fighting phase. You should be aware of 3 things. See these gauges at the top? The first gauge shows the total length of the line and which part is reeled out. When the line is reeled out completely, the fish will be able to break it and swim away. Be careful. The second gauge shows the fish's stamina. You need to deplete it to 0 to catch the fish. A gray gauge indicates very weak fish. A green gauge is for weak fish. Yellow is for common fish. Orange is for pretty strong fish. And the red gauge is for very strong fish. The third gauge displays how tight the line is. It is called the tension gauge. When the tension gauge fills up completely for too long, the line will break. By holding the left mouse button to reel in the line, you increase its tension. You can also release the mouse to reel out or move the boat closer to the fish to reduce tension. Higher tension will tire out the fish faster, but your line may also break more easily, with high risk and high reward. Keep these tips in mind. Don't bite more than you can chew. With these tips, fighting should be easy for you. Click and hold the left mouse button to reel in and deplete the fish's stamina. Hold and release the left mouse button to increase or decrease tension, or move the boat closer to the fish to prevent the line from breaking. Let's give fighting a try. There's one more thing I forgot to tell you. It's about a technique called swinging. When you reel in and tense your line, you can try to damage the fish further by moving your mouse while still holding the left mouse button. However, swinging will cost you stamina. If your stamina is too low, you will not be able to swing. Let's try swinging to catch this fish. Good job! That's a beautiful red sea bream. As a conclusion, I will tell you a couple things that are easily overlooked. Do not forget to check your boat's fuel gauge. If your boat runs out of fuel, your speed will sharply decrease. Here, let's get you some fuel. Now fill her up. You should also know about recovering stamina. You cannot swing with low stamina. Here, drink this restorative beverage. Now bottoms up, laddie. Everything I have taught you today is only basic stuff. Only by going out at sea and fighting fish yourself will you hone your skills and become more experienced over time. Whenever you need help, do not hesitate to click the help button to get more detailed information. Here you can find a lot of useful tips and information. Be sure to check this out before actually playing. Now, are you ready to test your skills and challenge the wild ocean? How about selecting free mode in the menu and visiting Asia's Yonghong-do area for your first fishing trip? I'm certain your path will cross again. Good luck. Oh, by the way, if you want to sell the fish you've caught, just open the Live Well menu